Awards tied up right now, but we'll see.
Right. It could. So, okay, now let's talk about 2 weeks ago, Pacquiao versus Margarito. Keisha, you were inspired by that fight. I mean, what specifically?
Well, like I said, we were talking about the size difference. You know, speed kills strength. You know, power. And when people look at me and they think that I'm the Barbie doll, that they can run over me, and it's not the case. You know, we're fast, slicker. You know, and that's why I like the smaller fighters. And Pacquiao, you know, that's one of my favorites.
And the night of the fight, he gave up about 20 pounds to Margarito.
And he wouldn't even put on the protein or anything to get him, which he said, I'm going to stay at my weight, and you see, I'm going to still beat him.
And he did. He pummeled him.
And it wasn't like it wasn't an exciting fight, even though Pacquiao won most of the rounds. Margarito had some moments in the fight, and he did. And Pacquiao, to his credit.
But he was smart, though. Right. You know, he didn't give in to the audience and giving them what they wanted to see. Because he probably would have gotten maybe knocked down, if anything. Right. And he stayed away, which I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing, and he broke him down later on in the fight.
Broke his face and then broke him down.
Yes. And then he was a gentleman at the end of the fight at the same time, too. Like, he let him go the last round, you know. And I admire that about him.
Yeah, definitely. And so I guess, Pacquiao notches another victory, and we're still waiting for Pacquiao versus Margarito. For Floyd, for Mayweather. There's some rumblings now about Pacquiao versus Shane Mosley.
Yeah. Shane Mosley apparently is calling himself a free agent now, and he's saying that he can fight for anyone. I personally hope that fight does not happen. 2 years ago, I'd be all for it because I think Mosley would give him a hell of a fight. Now, after being spanked by Floyd Mayweather,
I don't want to even see
Sergio Moore, no one wants to see that because Pacquiao is going to pound him. And I love Mosley. I've always been a Mosley fan since the mid-'90s. And who wants to see Mosley get pummeled by Pacquiao? No one.
Right. And there was Bernard Hopkins, who does also work for Golden Boy, was talking about Pacquiao as a slick African-American boxer.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Right, and there was some interest. I
guess Derek Gainer wasn't available back in the day.
And they kept bringing up Sugar Ray Leonard, who's been retired for a long time now. But there are some guys, if Pacquiao chooses to move down to junior welter, there are two guys that are going to fight in January, Timothy Bradley and Devon Alexander. What do you think about those guys' opponents?
Well, Timothy Bradley, I don't watch many times. Even in the amateurs, I believe we were at some of the same tournaments in the nationals too. And I think it would be interesting. I don't necessarily think Tim will do that well against him, but I think it would be
a new challenge.
Yeah, it would be a new challenge, and it could create some buzz. And I think Timothy has everything to gain and nothing to lose, really.
Right.
So it would be great for him.
I'm of the opinion that I think both Bradley and Alexander would get crushed by Pacquiao. I'm not sure if it would be that competitive. Bradley, he does everything well, but he doesn't do anything great. Same thing with Alexander. And I can't wait for that fight to happen in January, but at the same time, I don't think either one poses a great challenge to Pacquiao. Same thing as Andre Berto. I don't think he poses a very big challenge for Pacquiao either. They'd be new opponents that'd be interesting, but unless he's going to fight Floyd Mayweather, there's really no place else for him to go anymore.
Right. Nobody wants to see another fight versus Cotto.
No.
I think he's just worried with his country and then go into what is he doing?
Politics.
And then when the right time comes up, I mean, it'd be a great thing. I'm not really interested in seeing Pacquiao fight anyone else right now.
Right. I don't think anyone is.
Mayweather's the only guy left.